of this and pop it up. Look how sick and beautiful that actually looks. What's up, guys? Behind me I have my 2004 Nissan 350Z, and back in the day when this car came out, it was freaking hot, it was sexy, it was everything you wanted. Fast forward to 20 years later, basically. Interior definitely needs a lot of work, and in today's vlog, we are basically going to be finishing the interior of my, well, let me rephrase that. We're going to be almost finishing the interior of my 350Z. As you guys know, we have new status seats in there. We have a new roll cage from acoustic. We obviously have my one-of-one steering wheel in there. We have a tilt release. We have the Shift Royal shift boot cover. We have a different shifter in there. So we've upgraded a lot of the things. I've obviously reupholstered the whole interior, the pillars and everything. But one thing that this car desperately needs a new touchscreen, and that is what we're going to be doing in today's vlog. We are going to be upgrading the interior of my shitty 2004 350Z into basically a supercar interior, and I'm excited to show you guys. And I'm not even lying, one thing that I absolutely hate about the 350Z is this whole centerpiece. It just looks really outdated. It's ugly, it's broken. As you can see, mine's kind of like, that's not even sunpaint, that's just dirt, to be honest. I'm just gross. Damn, bro, I just caught myself up. Look at this, is all broken on my 350, so like, bruh, there's just no point to having any of this in here. So this is basically what we are gonna be upgrading today. But before we get into disassembling all of this, I want to show you who this video is sponsored by today and what they sent us over. I haven't seen a lot of people using this for the Z, which I'm kind of surprised because I feel like it's a pretty good upgrade to do to your Zs. It gives it that supercar Tesla style look inside of it, and it's out, like the Z's interior parts right there are outdated. So let's get to unboxing this pretty cool stuff. Inside of this box we have everything that we need to upgrade the interior of the Z. This is all from the goats over at Workshop 12. Let's open everything up. Well, first of all, let's get everything out of the box. I'm gonna leave a link to all this stuff in my bio so you guys can see exactly what you need to get this installed into your car. But I'm really excited, guys. Like, this is gonna look so badass, and I've been dreaming about changing all this stuff for literally the longest time. To begin with, we got this bad boy. So this is basically the Apple CarPlay dongle that you need to run. I mean, if you have iPhones, you guys, it's pretty straightforward to run the Bluetooth to your iPhone. You open up this box right here. Let's see what we got. So right here is the actual electronic. This is the MK 1.7 electronics that we're going to use to run on the 350Z. This is all plug and play, which is absolutely beautiful. It makes my life and your life a lot easier, specifically if you're someone like me that doesn't like to do wiring. This is literally all plug and play for you. It comes with literally everything that you need to run this on your system. This right here is the very key and important thing. This is basically the Brainiac Tesla style holder, and then the fans to keep everything nice and cool. This is what we're going to be replacing all that inside stuff with. This is where we get rid of the old janky looking crap, and we're going to make our interior look like a supercar interior. This, you do need your own tablet though. I do have my Samsung tablet S6 Lite, and this is already connected with the Brainiac apps. This is going to basically pop right up in here. Dude, look at that. That's gonna look badass. Tablet basically fits up in here just like that. So you got your tablet in there. You basically connect that and bam. Would you look at that? You have your Tesla style screen for the 350Z. Like, look how pretty that looks, guys. Like, Workshop 12, you guys are goated. Let's get to the installation though. I don't think it'll be that hard. But I don't know, we'll find out right now. To start this installation, you have to remove these center trim pieces, which is pretty simple. You start off by popping this little thing like this. Just grab the inside part of this and pop it up. That literally comes off. Super simple. Once you have that removed, you have this little simple wire back here that you have to take off. This just comes off to the side right here. Now you have all of this open right here. There are a couple screws you have to take off. One being right there, another one being right here. So once you take these 2 screws out, you have to take your little cubby lid off. You're gonna pop the little tray, or maybe you don't have a little tray, but mine comes with it. On the little tray here, and then you have 2 more screws you have to remove right there. Take those 2 screws off. Once you take those 2 screws off, this little piece will basically open up. As you can see, this little piece comes out, and then back here, you have 2 hidden screws. If you get your little light, you can see them, but obviously, mine is actually missing the screws on both sides, so I don't even have to worry about that. Once you get those off, you can basically pop this whole middle piece right here. Be careful though, because you do have a connector back here that connects your gauges. You want to be very careful you don't pull that out too hard, yank it, because then you will break the whole thing. Alrighty, so as you can see right here, we have everything in front of us. There's a couple of things you do have to take off, because basically all of this right here, we have to remove to be able to fit the new Brainiac back here. So to be able to remove everything, we have to take all of these little screws off, and you're gonna wanna keep everything. All right, once we get all of these bad boys, make sure you guys save all of these. Bam, once you got all of these off, you can basically remove your head unit. And you won't need this anymore either. So now you got this all freed up right here. Now, so there is one thing left that we have to do to basically make this Brainiac thing work, and that is cut these little pieces right here so you can fully mount your Brainiac piece right up in here like that. As you can see, if you don't cut that little piece, you basically can't mount your stuff up. So that's what we're gonna do right now, is we're gonna cut these little slices right here, and we'll be good to go. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. I don't know what I'm doing, but YOLO, this is how things work out. Alrighty guys, so we actually just finished installing like this little back plate piece, and it honestly was very, very simple. Everything just basically screws down, and then Alex sent me this over. So this was basically, since it does get hot down here in the IE, this is the little fan that will keep basically my tablet nice and cool. This way I don't have to worry about it overheating or anything like that. The faceplate and everything actually fits pretty nice in there. And you got the backing plate, so look at that. Fits in there like a charm. This is actually pretty easy and straightforward. Now we got my worst enemy, is plugging stuff in, wiring stuff up. I don't think it should be hard. Everything should be plug and play for the most part, but I just need to make sure everything does connect in there correctly, and then we'll be good to go. We also have a special guest today. Shirley, dang! She's actually shadowing me. She's my intern for the weekend, so she's shadowing on how to be an influencer, even though I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I was kind of scared of how everything was gonna look in here, but for the most part, everything should be plug and play. This is obviously gonna go to the old head unit, so I'm just gonna cut these wires right here, and I shouldn't have to worry about splicing them into anything. I could probably get some electrical tape, because these do look like they were spliced into the actual harness for the head unit. But I think besides that, everything else should be pretty straightforward in here. Alrighty guys, here's the beautiful thing about this. Everything is literally plug and play. So you have the ground that's basically gonna power up your whole unit to make that screen work inside of here. So this ground, you always have to connect to a little metal source, which I connected to this metal brace back here. So there's a ground. This is your basically ground loop isolator, which basically stops any from the sound being distorted. So this, I just zip tied around this little block, and then these connect to the back of your Mark 1.7, which then connects to your little iPad, so that way the sound isn't distorted at all. The plug and plays for the Mark 1.7 were literally plug and play to your sound system, so you don't have to worry about any of that. literally everything is just plug and play. It's so simple, so straightforward. Now that I'm just gonna basically make everything look pretty in here, and then we could just finish this installation. It was so quick and simple. I was honestly so worried that this was gonna be hard, and I promise you guys it has not been hard at all. Alrighty guys, we have basically everything connected now. It's all working correctly. Look at this. Look at that, charged up and everything. So for the most part, we have the whole system working. Now it's just getting the final little touches on here to connect my Apple CarPlay and everything. But what do you guys think? This is the first look, and this looks so badass. This looks way better than what it looked like with that old head unit. This looks upgraded for sure. And you're starting to get a little taste of this supercar interior that we're going with on the 350Z. What do you guys think, man? This looks badass. Shirley, do you approve?
Yes.
Shirley approves. We'll finish this tomorrow.
The cell phone mount here, you'll be able to easily, people will be able to hear you. It's not like you have to have it right next to your face.
Got it.
For people here, kind of get familiar with the gestures. So go ahead and press the home button. Hey Alex, what the hell, man? This faceplate is covering my buttons. It's covering my home button. It's covering all that stuff. What the heck? You didn't design this faceplate to be suited for this tablet.
Alrighty guys, so that on the phone was actually Alex, owner and creator of Workshop 12. And the reason why I want to put those clips in this, because you guys know how I am with the companies that I work with. I'm very specific, and I don't like to work with just any company. I really like to work with companies that are up and coming and starting out. Number two, companies that actually value their customers. So I just want to show you guys that Alex is literally, and Alex and Workshop 12 are literally that cool that they will literally hop on a call with you. And that's not just for me. They will do that with anyone that needs help on the Workshop 12 Brainiac app. Basically what Alex was doing right now is I was having a little bit of trouble, and I'm going to talk to you guys right now exactly what was going on. I was having a little bit of trouble with the Brainiac app. And I hopped on the call with Alex. He basically ran me through the whole thing and wanted me to make sure that I did understand how to use the app 100%. Now that everything is actually here connected, I always want to explain and tell you guys that before you throw everything back into your car, make sure that everything is actually plugged in and everything is working correctly. I'm gonna show you the app right now and how it's supposed to work. Bam. That's showing that everything's actually connected, everything's actually working. Pop up to this. So here you go. Everything is actually working now. This is normally how the app works. It is connected to my phone, so I will be able to connect to Apple CarPlay. And basically what I was having trouble with was the Apple CarPlay dongle, because I was a little too rough with the little connector for the iPad that I actually ended up disconnecting it. But it was a super simple fix. Alex taught me how to connect everything back in there. And let me just show you really quickly. Apple Play connected on the Z. Everything 100% works on here. Look how badass this is. I could connect to my phone. We could listen to whatever. Let's see, let's put some music on. Put the volume up and down. Dude, this is badass, man. I don't know about you guys, but this is so sick, and it makes the whole freaking Z just basically look brand new. Alex was kind of touching, like showing me how everything works. If I tap that twice, I could go back. Like everything is so like clutch on this app. Like I really fuck with this. Like literally anything you can need. Like we go to YouTube. Bam, bro.
You said that we didn't have any bubblers left.
I could have Google Chrome on. I could literally like do whatever I want. This is so badass. I could literally do anything and everything with this new app. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish connecting everything up right now so you guys can kind of see what everything looks complete. 10 out of 10, I would highly suggest you guys check out Workshop 12 and connect one of these Brainiac. My cage is silver, my seats are silver, so this silver background actually might not be so bad. And the way this works is like that. Bam. And just like that, everything is back in there nice and connected, and just look how sick and beautiful that actually looks in there. That actually looks really good, and the silver doesn't look bad. And I don't know about you guys, but any other Z owners, I absolutely hate these freaking cubbies. Specifically, the door to this cubby. This thing is so fragile and it breaks. I am so happy to just be able to do this. Never again do I ever have to use this. That's all trash. I'm so happy. Look how good that looks, man. I'm so stoked. I know I'm gonna say this like a million more times, but shout out to Workshop 12. Shout out Alex. Thank you for letting me that stuff over. I love it. I want to know what you guys think. Obviously, I feel like my Z's pretty done up, and there's not much to be able to do left in here. But like I said, what I do want to do to finish this basically supercar interior thing that we want to do is get all the little carbon accents, that go right here. Just change all those little carbon accents, and I really feel like that will basically complete the interior of the Z. We got the red suede up there. Everything is basically done in here. I'm so happy, and honestly, like I said, it's a very simple install. Everything is plug and play. Everything is super quick to put in. The install honestly probably took me an hour max to do. Everything was in there. You guys saw the cutting, and obviously if you guys need any kind of help, Alex and Workshop 12 have a bunch of videos on YouTube to basically train you and help you go through the entire things, and they also hop on calls with you guys if you guys absolutely need help and you can't figure it out. But let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys hit the link in my bio. Upgrade your 350Zs, man. I'm telling you, this is such a badass, especially for you guys that like to go to shows like me and you want to win awards and possibly, you know, just upgrade your interior to make it look nicer. That is definitely the way to go. But as always, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys enter the RSX giveaway. I'm wearing this shirt right now. We are on double entries this week. We have 3 weeks. Well, this week is almost over, so we have like 2.5 weeks before the RSX is given away. Enter now. Don't miss on the opportunity. I wish you guys nothing but positivity and good energy. Until next time, peace.